We are gathered here today to remember our dear friend. This is not a gathering to mourn his passing, but a gathering to celebrate his life. He was born in the town of Bikini Bottom. His parents are Harold's grandparents and Margaret's grandparents. His paternal grandparents are Grandma Squarepants and Grandpa Squarepants. He is survived by his two dearest friends, Sandy Cheeks and Patrick Starr. He made many friends and acquaintances as he was nice to all in his place of business here at the local broker joint. He spent many days fishing for jellyfish with his best friend Patrick. Patrick recalls his memories with his dear friend as the best times of his life. Many would also say the same. He had a way to brighten anyone's day with that large smile and innocent disposition. His boss would describe him as the best employee he could ever have. He was the first one there and the last one to leave on many occasions. He was always Employee of the Month. He attended the local boating school, and his teacher, Mrs. Puff, could always expect to see his face the next day. She said out of all of her students, he was the most faithful. He never gave up, and he always tried his best, were the words Mrs. Puff used to describe her recently departed student. His friend Sandy explains him as a pal that could always ease her homesickness. No matter what kind of mood she was in, he was always the one that she wanted to be around. Sandy taught him the art of karate, and he took an instant liking. He expressed his feelings in every stance, said Sandy. Some would call him a local hero on many occasions. He once saved the town from a giant Alaskan bullworm, only using a paperclip and a piece of string. He also stopped the stealing of his restaurant's secret formula recipe for their famous burgers. He was even a friend to the most evil of characters, including the would-be thief Plankton. He looked up to superheroes, Mermaid Man, and Barnacle Boy as he was growing up. The heroes inspired him to fight evil and to be a good citizen. He took in a couple years back a snail, named it Gary. He loved this snail and swore it was the most reliable pet anyone could have. He had no children, nor a family of his own, so Gary was the closest family he had. He cherished his snail, Gary, and every moment he could, he spent it with him. One time, Gary went missing, and it was the hardest time because he thought he had lost his best friend forever. But he soon returned, and it seems that now we are the ones who have lost our best friend forever. I myself remember him as a familiar face while growing up. He was always there when I needed him, and he could always brighten my day and make me laugh. He was a friend that would listen no matter what time of day, even if it was in the middle of the night. I could always turn to him, and he taught me to do my best at whatever I do, even if it was just making burgers. He also taught me that the simplest of things could make someone forget about their troubles, such as jellyfishing and practicing karate. Now, as an adult, I respect and remember him as a character that we should all try to be like. A friend to all and not having a stress in the world. As we are coming to a close in our service, we will have his friend, neighbor, and co-worker, Squidward Tentacles, play us a song on his clarinet. He wrote this song himself as an ode to our dearly departed SpongeBob SquarePants. You will be greatly missed.